Hello and welcome to Research Methods, Psych 220. I am Sabine Humer, your instructor, and I will give you a little overview of our lecture and lab course in Psych 22 for spring 2021. First, briefly about myself. My name, Sabine Humer. I am originally from Austria, so this is how you pronounce my name. I have a PhD in psychology from UC Irvine. I studied at the Department of Cognitive Sciences. That's kind of that research part of psychology. I've also conducted original research, especially in the fields of autism, learning differences, but also in the field of cognition and social cognition. I've taught research methods many times at many different universities and colleges. I really love teaching this course. It is a very important skill to have for your future career. I know most of you are transfer psychology majors, and you need to have your research skills ready and available in order to have a good career in psychology. And it's also something for us in today's time to really know about what makes science science, and what's the difference between fact and fiction. It becomes more and more important, and we'll talk about that a lot. I've also taught many other courses like intro psychology, statistics, and then different biological psychology courses and neuropsychology, cognitive psychology, neuroethics, etc. At different universities, anywhere from Loyola Marymount, Whittier College, Pitzer, Cal State, Long Beach, Antioch, LA Harbor College, Rio Hondo, Cerritos, El Camino College. I love teaching. I love working with students. And I do also like the online format, although I love being in classes with students. I know that many students, even before COVID, requested more online courses because it makes it easier for you to put together your own schedule and juggle work and family and any other obligations. However, as you may have noticed already, it challenges our motivation a lot. So you need to be self-directed and self-motivated to be successful, and I will help you in that. First of all, very important, for the first time, Psych 22 has been divided into two courses. Usually you were just enrolled in one course, 220 course. Now you have to be enrolled in both the lecture and the lab. That's very important. So make sure you're enrolled in both, and make sure to know that we have a little bit of this dual thing going on. You have two Canvas sites, you have two syllabi, etc. And we'll go over that. So you have to be enrolled in both. You have to work in both courses as if they were separate courses, although they're intricately connected to each other. So the topics overlap. They are not content-wise two separate courses, but as a formality, there are two separate courses. So we have two syllabi. The syllabi overlap greatly. The information like instructor contact, student learning objectives are all the same. What's different and what I want you to check are the course requirements. So the parts of what assignments you have to complete for which course are different for lab and lecture. And the resources and expectations. So I listed student resources in the courses and expectations. They're very similar or the same. The course schedule, I also decided ultimately to post a course schedule that is the same for lecture and lab, because the topics are really overlapping and the same for each week for both. The syllabi are subject to changes and updates, and so just keep checking Canvas for any updates on a weekly basis. What I recommend is I will usually make an announcement if I make some changes, and there will not be any major changes, but if the course schedule changes a little bit, just don't print out a course schedule at the beginning of the term and then stick with it for the rest of the term. That's probably not going to work. There will be slight changes. Just leave it online, the syllabus, and maybe check every week ahead of time what's coming up, because you need to check it for the course rating. Okay, course materials. What do you need for the course? You don't need to buy any books, because I use open education resources which are free and available online. If you, however, prefer to have a hard copy book, some people just love to have a book in their hands, you can purchase these online materials in printed format. And in the syllabus, you will find, it doesn't matter, lab or lecture syllabus, I listed the same course materials. You will find how you can purchase the books. Our main book, textbook, is Research Methods in Psychology. If you click on that link, you get to the textbook, and then you can go to click on Read the Book, and you will have a table of contents that you can open on the left side, on the left panel. And in the table of contents, you can open every chapter and see the sub-chapters. You also have, as you go to the book, you also have a button that says buy the book. So that's very easy. It then takes you to the website where you can purchase it. It's not expensive, but you don't need to buy it if you don't want to. As far as APA formatting goes, by now you already know about APA formatting, and some of you may even have the APA manual, which you can also purchase for this course. And again, I give you that information for the APA style guide. You need to have the 7th edition. That's important. You cannot use the 6th edition. There have been major changes made between 6 and 7 for the APA style guide. So if you don't want to purchase the 7th edition, just use Purdue OWL APA guide. Use this link. It's based on APA 7th edition. So you don't need to buy anything. A calculator, yes. You can use your phone. You can use your phone because all you need is to take square roots, and you can square numbers. And we will not do a lot of math or statistics in this course, but we will have this entire course culminates in this big data collection for original survey research, which you will conduct in a group, and we will analyze data. We will do it together. I will help you. I will walk you through it. Don't worry about it. And you will, I'm writing as a course requirement that you will have access to SPSS. So that's a little controversial. Let me explain that to you. I know you have used SPSS in statistics, and at the same time, the college kind of uses SPSS, but they don't provide free subscriptions because they're very expensive. So we have to work our way around that. You can actually get a free 30-day trial on the IBM SPSS website. But since we use that later in the course, especially in week 14 is when we collect the data, when we send out our surveys. And then after that, we need to do the data analysis. So don't get your free 30-day trial now, because it will expire before you need to use it. So it is a good thing if you have that. If you, for some reason, cannot download that, just contact me. We'll work around it. I promise you. And we will figure out a way to do it. But I was told that you all used it in statistics. I'm teaching research methods for the first time here in this college, but I'm teaching it also at El Camino College and a lot of other places. But so Dr. Ronquillo told me that you have used it in statistics, so we can make this work. My goal is that we all kind of have it and we can work together in analyzing the data. Let's not worry about it now. Week 14, far away. Let's try to get off to a good start here without worrying about what's coming in a few months. Canvas sites. So now that's important, and that information you need now. We have 2 Canvas course sites because there are 2 courses, 2 Psych 22 courses, 1 lecture, 1 lab. I'm repeating myself, but it's so important. You need to check both courses. And how are you going to organize this and juggle this? So what I do is new materials will be posted by Monday on each of the Canvas sites. So I will post these weekly modules, and I will usually send out an announcement and say course materials are available. You can definitely check on Monday morning, and you will find new course materials on both the lecture and the lab website. However, I will send out an announcement sometimes earlier, maybe on Saturday or Sunday, and say the materials for next week are posted. If you want to get an early start, so you could possibly do that. What you also have to do before you start the week, look at the course syllabus, and again at the course schedule portion of the syllabus, which is at the bottom of the syllabus, and the syllabus is posted on Canvas. On the left side you will find this tab syllabus in each course, the lecture and the lab, and when you click on that you scroll down to the course syllabus and it will give you the reading for the week. So we'll start with chapter 1, but then sometimes it goes out of order, so check which chapter we're going to be at. It will match the course topic of the week. Now the book is, as most of these textbooks, somewhat overwhelming, and especially in research methods I will condense my video lectures to the most important portions of that topic, and my video lectures will contain the information you will need for exams, you will need for this course and the lecture and the lab. The book will have more information, much more information. It is something that you do not need to read and highlight and spend hours on before you start the week, but I want you to take a look at it. I want you to browse through it, and maybe you're familiar with some of the topics, maybe you are totally unfamiliar and want to read some more. Maybe you want to just glance at it before you go into the video lectures and then come back and read more in the book. The book should give you an introduction to a topic, and then it's a background, but it's more information that you will need for this course. I will say this, and you will never get an exam question that is some fact from the book that we haven't discussed in the course. All right. Self-paced weekly modules, but I have to tell you, the book has lots of great examples and they really help you understand and digest course materials. So I want you to know that. So if you struggle with topics, it's great to go to the book and look for examples, because I cannot make these long 3-hour videos. Nobody's going to watch them. Self-paced weekly modules. So again, every Monday, the modules are posted. They may be posted a little bit earlier, but definitely by Monday morning, you wake up, go to your Canvas sites, go to the lecture site first, and work your way through the video lectures, because you need those first in order to understand what's coming next, in order to be able to complete the assignments on the lecture website, but also in order to do the lab. Sometimes they're not based on the video lectures, but always start with the lecture site first, work your way through it, and then the lab. So you can already see, since you have 2 courses and they kind of are interwoven with each other, you really need to have good time management. You cannot start the course on Wednesday or Thursday, because you will run out of time very quickly. Maybe in the beginning, the first couple of weeks, a little bit lighter than what's coming after that. But get into a habit of checking the courses on Monday, working your way through the lecture early by Wednesday, I want to say, and then go to the lab and complete your assignments. And, you know, Sunday is the last possible day you can submit work. So for some people, it's kind of like, okay, I'm going to check Sunday what I have to do. No, you will run into problems in this course. It's a difficult and rigorous course, but if you have great time management, you're halfway there to success. You have to start early. You have to start the lecture early. You have to go to the lab. And as an internal deadline, I would set myself as a student, by Friday, I want to complete everything, definitely by Saturday. And Sunday I would keep as a buffer day, as an emergency, whatever day. Because if you, although I understand sometimes we just run out of time. We have a crazy week. We can't get stuff done. Just contact me when you see a week like that happening, and contact me possibly by, you know, earlier, before your deadlines, before your submission deadlines, and say, please, can I have an extension? And I'll be happy to give you one. You don't even have to tell me why. Okay, that's fine with me. If you do that every week, we're going to have a problem. We're going to have to talk. If you do that once or twice during the term, no problem. Okay. So contact me if you need an extension, but don't get into a habit of that. And once you miss the deadlines, you will find the 0 in the grade book for that assignment. And that's not good. That's the worst you can do. If you stay on top of your work in that course, you will likely be successful. It's just all a matter of staying on top of things. I also recommend that you take notes as you watch the course videos. Take notes as you would in a normal class, in a brick and mortar class. So dedicate a notebook to the lecture. We only have the course videos in a lecture, maybe once in a while in the lab. But as you watch a video, a lecture video, take notes. You can always pause the videos if you need to break. You know, isn't that nice? Great. But take notes. After you're done with a lecture, review your notes, organize them as needed, maybe highlight them, whatever. If you do that for every lecture, I promise you, the course material will seem so much easier than if you try to rush through a video. Don't take notes, don't really pay attention. Do your, I don't know, phone next to it, or I don't know, watch the crazy news or something like that. So just if you pay attention and take notes during the lectures, review and organize them, this course will be much easier for you. Then you can also, I post all my lecture slides without narration or video under Files on Canvas. Again, that's a tab on the left side. You will see Files. You can click on it, and there will be a folder for lecture slides. And in these lecture slides folders, you will see the slides only in PDF format. All right, so you can review the slides alone if you need to as you organize your notes, maybe. So I hope that's helpful. Again, complete the assignments both for a lecture. You will have assignments for your lecture course, and you will have assignments for your lab course every week. And you need to complete both by Sunday, unless otherwise noted. Sometimes I have deadlines that are on a different day, but it will be noted otherwise. Do not procrastinate. That's the biggest mistake you can make in this course. All right. Path to success. Honestly, my biggest, I'm excited about this topic. I'm excited about this course. I know it's rigorous and some students are afraid of research methods. Don't be afraid. You do your work every week, and you will be successful. And I will provide support for you. I want you to be successful. I'm here for questions and concerns. My preferred way of contact is Canvas mail. So on the left, you know, when you go into Canvas, you have this blue or purple pane, vertical pane on the left side. And there's an inbox there. You click on that inbox, and through that inbox, if you go to PSYC 220, you can send me an email, a Canvas mail, basically. And that's the quickest way to get a hold of me. You know how many emails, I mean, instructors get literally hundreds of emails every day, not only from students, most of them are from the school and 100 different departments. So it takes me longer to sort through that. But if you send me a Canvas mail, I usually respond within 24 hours. Give me a little more time if there's a weekend, or if there are, you know, campus free days or holidays or something. You can make a personal appointment with me if you want to set up a Zoom conference with me. If you need help, or we also will have a tutor for this course, which I'm excited about. The tutor will have 3 hours per week to help students in this course. The tutor is experienced in tutoring this course, and the peer tutor is often super helpful. And I will post information on the peer tutor when I get that information, and make an announcement about it. Okay, so that will be an additional support system for you. And I listed resources on the syllabus, like the Student Success Center, that also provides tutoring and help. So you will have lots of help for this course, but you will have to do the heavy lifting. You have to do the actual work. I post all the lecture materials. I will prepare you for exams. So before every exam, I will go over everything that's important. I will post a study guide, but a study guide, mine are more like, okay, here's 1 page of information, focus on these topics. Sometimes I give you practice questions. It's always a little bit different, but it's not like this 10-page study guide. I don't do that. But I am very much focused on helping you be successful in exams. And I work hard to make this class interesting and fun. Yes, I do. And if you have any suggestions, if you need anything, if you want to talk about certain topics, or just let me know. I'm here for you. So I love this quote: the elevator of success is out of order. You will have to use the stairs 1 step at a time. So true. There is no quick way to get an A on this course, but if you do your work every day or every week, week by week, and sometimes you can, you know, there's some assignments you won't do so well at, that's fine. You will make it up. But there's so many different assignments, and by the end of both courses, you can be successful and get a good grade, definitely a passing grade, but hopefully an A or a B, just by being consistent. And that's it. And I wish you lots of fun and success in this course.